All right, our final presentation is by Supervisor Perez.
Well, it's my pleasure to introduce California Youth Connection. California Youth Connection has been in existence for 30 years and has invested in the leadership of thousands of young people who have directly experienced foster care. CYC has led a fundamental paradigm shift in child welfare policy in California through targeted local and statewide advocacy, always placing the experience of young people at the center of policy making. And here today is Malaysia Parris, Alicia Reed, and Gabriela Gabby Valle to make a presentation.
Come on up.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you very much, Supervisor Perez and Board of Supervisors. My name is Malaysia, and I live here in the Inland Empire. I'm a transition-aged youth, or TAY, and we are young people between the ages of 15 and 24. As a group, we face challenges of access to housing, higher education, work, and especially mental health care. Here at home in Riverside County alone, there are about 350,000 youth, and approximately 25% have sought out mental health care since 2014. The reality is that often there aren't enough services available. As a board member of No Stigma No Barriers, we believe that young people shouldn't feel shame about seeking the support they need, and we invite you, our community leaders, to support services for mental health and wellness, especially here in Riverside and San Bernardino County. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Malaysia. Good morning, and thank you, Supervisor Perez and the rest of the board for this opportunity. My name is Alicia Reed, and I'm the Deputy Director for California Youth Connection. I'm just here to share about California Youth Connection and our statewide advocacy work that is youth-led and led by young people with lived experiences in the foster care system. CYC develops its leaders who empower each other and their communities to transform the foster care system through legislative, policy, and practice change. CYC, as we're known, invests in the overall health and well-being of our young people and in the foster care system and into their transitional years. As you just heard from Malaysia, mental health is a core component to helping young people live their full lives. No Stigma, No Barriers is one of those projects that encourages the community to engage in dialogue around the stigma associated with mental health for transitional age youth. I would like to share with you our foster stability campaign. We recently had a win with Mike Assemblymember Gibson, AB 2247, and we are passionate and aiming that all foster youth have a place to call home, relationships and lifelong connections, education and extracurricular activities, and health and wellness, which includes mental health, that they have stability in all four of those areas. CYC is in over 30 counties throughout the state, and we actually have a chapter right here in Riverside County that is thriving. I want to share this information with you today for you to consider throughout the year your pivotal role that you can play in supporting programs that will improve the lives of our young people. Thank you for this opportunity, and I wish you have a good day. Any questions?
I just want to say thank you to both of you, Malaysia and Alicia, for the good work you're doing. We also have a facility in La Quinta that we opened for our youth. Obviously, at that transitional age youth period, those years are very critical years. And I appreciate the fact that we are working with our youth when it comes to behavioral health services and ensuring ultimately that we do as much as we can to prevent suicide.
Yes.
And quite frankly, youth-on-youth crime as well. There's quite a bit of self-hate out there, and we have to educate our youth to have self-love.
Absolutely.
And so continue the work that you do, and we appreciate what you do.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
Yes, we can get you a photo if you'd like.
Yeah.
All right.
That'd be great.
One more photo.
One more photo.
Yeah.